Supposedly, at one point, this was one of the nicest head frames in the whole park. Not anymore. Looks like it's been burned. There's the big wheel down there. Okay, here we are, partway down the inclined shaft. It looks like something over that way. The shaft continues down this way. Let's go a little deeper. There's a ladder here now. Looks like we have a drift level here. This is looking back up. We're probably 100 feet down or more. And this keeps going down and gets steeper. I can't tell if it stops or... And then there's a little drift level going this way too. It's got track in it. Let's go to the right here first. This comes into a big stope. Big room here. Let's keep following this level a little ways. It looks pretty good up ahead. A little more stable. I'm not thinking that this is going to be a massive explorer by any means. This is looking straight up. That's going to be it. Ran out of talc, I guess. Okay, let's go back this way. Too bad about that head frame out there. I don't know if somebody purposely torched it or what, but why would you do that? If they did. Look at the insulator. Electrical insulator. Probably had some communication phones down in here. Well, it appears to be a thick seam of something up above here. Let's see if we can go the other way. Now we're back to the shaft. There's a dynamite box. Okay, this is going to the left off the main shaft. There's a big something to my right here. Looks like there's another drift level below us down there. This is another big stope. Wow. That's looking up. That's looking down. And this is looking ahead. I think it goes a little ways. Looks interesting enough, doesn't it? going to curve to the left. There were tracks in here. I see the cross ties. Here's the split. Just a short stub to the left. And probably the same thing to the right. This is the end of it. Yeah, just a little room at the end here. Here we are back to this big stope. Pretty good size one. You see Julie over there. It's probably 40 feet across and goes down quite a ways. Big hanging wall up here on the left. This is the next drift level. Doesn't look real big. A piece of hose down here. Piece of ladder. Tracks are here. Just goes a short ways and stops. Boy, a lot of stuff has come off the ceiling though. Look at the size of some of those.
Where is stuff there? This is a short ladder.
That's further down the shaft. It gets considerably steeper. The ladders are getting a little rough here. It's kind of broken up. And it's quite steep. The timbering still seems solid though. I can see the end of this whole thing down here. As I breathe in the asbestos dust. Well, I guess I better go all the way down to see if there's a level down here. I see those old cask type steel barrels that are pretty cool. Green one down there. So I'm at the bottom of this incline shaft. There's some neat stuff down here. There's this green, I think they're like 69 gallons or something like that cans. What's that say? I can't read it, but and this is the end of the winds just below me here, about another 10 feet down. This is looking up at a pretty steep angle. Here comes Julie. It's got a little angle to it, but about like that. Okay, this is to the left off of the ladder. I see a chute. Ouch! That's a big talc rock, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got some track in here. There's a big chute. Yeah, you always think this talc is light, but even a small piece of it is very dense and very heavy. Here's some air or water line coming up. Right where the last miner to use it left it. Looks like a stope up there. Tracks curve around to the left after this. This looks like oh, the valve still turns. Still going, huh? Looks like some fuse cord down there.
This is the end of
Yeah, the track's curved into this stope here. A couple of big stalls up there. And then here's the end of this drift. They've got some items stored over here. Small ladder, some steel, another longer ladder. A piece of rail there. Okay, well, let's go the other way. Okay, here we are back to the bottom of the incline shaft. Quite of an arrangement of timbers here. Whoops. These are Bavarian Pilsner. Here's the grease can and the swab there. Looks like they're using a piece of steel for the swab, maybe. Doesn't make sense, really. Alright, let's go this way. There's a, looks like a 5-gallon fuel can. It's still got something in it, probably oil. There's part of an explosives box. Looks like the top of it, maybe, or here's a chute with some haphazard timbering on top of it. Whole bunch of wedges and parts of explosives boxes and stuff. That was Giant. You see the G there. Here's a chute. Some gobbing on the left with some heavy duty lagging holding it back. A little skinny little chute here. There's still the track in here. Kind of curves around to the right and back to the left. Lots of explosive box parts. And there's explosive paper that they ship with. Some fuse cord. A little ladder. There's another piece of Giant box up there. They reused those boxes for a lot of things when they were shimming and stuff. Another chute. Keeps going this way a little ways. Tracks are still here. I believe that's going to be about it. Yep, that's it. Goes up here a little ways. Kind of an interesting little, about 3 levels. I think it's a 300-foot incline that comes down here, so we're down 300 feet. I think that's the slope length. So, thanks for watching the video, and Julie and I will catch you on the next mine adventure. I just noticed the switch here, probably a bell or something that rang up to the top when the skip car was loaded down here, and then they would hoist it up. This looks like this was some type of signaling device too, that pulls this wire. Here's another one of these pulls. There's one of these on each drift level. I suppose that they would pull this when they had a bell or something up there that would signal the hoist operator to lift up the skip. We're almost back to the top now. Julie's on the final ladder, then we got a little scrambling on the very top because the ladders are buried.